Okay, here we are. We're gonna make this into a further um, shiny thing instead of just a piece of rough stuff with dirt on it. What I did here was use this Gorilla Glue, and I soaked the outside of the pipe. It's cardboard, right? And This is the roll inside a dollar store aluminum foil tube. Um, and I put the glue down inside of there, but I didn't have anything to smooth it out a lot. So I've got this stuff, and this is like seriously hard. I mean, seriously hard. And it's not coming out of there at all. Whoa, that's pretty weird. So, anyway, what we're going to do is put it on the outside just to see what happens. I was going to coat it with aluminum foil and make something musical out of it, but with all the extra glue in there, I don't think that's going to work. Um, so, I mean, it's not a small problem in this particular thing. And the problem was the application rather than the idea. The idea is good. The application requires a little more finesse, I think. So what we're going to do is, oh man, try to open that. Look at that. Okay. And we're going to try to do it with some finesse this time. And so what I've done is gotten this cool spoon, and we're going to try to spread it nice and thin. All right, so this is, kind of a pain in the ass. Um, and what I think I can do with this is use a thinner for the Gorilla Glue, like alcohol or acetone, um, and put it in a spray bottle, some sort of spray application. And then I can spray it on, and the alcohol or the acetone evaporates and leaves a nice thin layer of this stuff on the outside of my bioplastic here. This is, one of the original carbon fibers right here. What we're doing is carbon, paper made out of carbon, cellulose, and then it's fibrous, Um, that's what makes it stick together. That's why it does what it does. Um, and it's not like real complicated, and you can make paper not out of wood, but rather out of hemp. You know, to make paper out of wood requires all kinds of caustic chemicals, and you gotta break the wood pulp down, and I mean it's a seriously toxic proposition. When you make paper, cardboard, and you know paper that you write on and stuff like that, with hemp, you grind up the fibers and add a little bit of the cellulose, which is kind of what this stuff is, Elmer's glue. And you just add a little bit and water, and that's what makes paper. Add water. It's totally non-toxic, and you can do it at home, you know, instead of requiring lots of infrastructure. And you can make things like cardboard tubes. And this is currently as hard as concrete inside there, which is actually harder than, I don't know that it's harder than steel, but it's pretty damn hard. And when I'm done here, it's going to be shiny. Now I was going to cover it with some AUPD foil, at which point in time it would look like I don't know. I thought I used to work on VWs, and the exhaust system. If I cut this in half, this would be like the little tubes that stick out for the exhaust system. And you could use it for the exhaust system because this AUPD dust has a melting point above that of steel. And the paper is now flame and fireproof and heat proof, and it will wick away heat as a superconductor for heat. It's pretty amazing stuff, this dust. And the dust is called kaolinite clay. We make plates from it, and I get platinum and palladium from the stuff we make plates from. I didn't make that up, and I didn't probably, I'm not the first one to figure it out. Peace, y'all.